Hi, everybody. How are you doing? I'm back from the Giants game. We won in overtime, and I had a very nice Mother's Day. I hope you guys did too. My grandson came, my daughter was there, my sister was there, and it was just very enjoyable. And Jaden, my grandson, is totally up on everybody that's playing. So I just want to send prayers out for everyone that is connected to the realm, and peace and love for all the mothers. And I have a few things I want to talk about. This won't be a long video. I want to thank you guys for the constant selling of my book. I'm very surprised it's still selling. It's not like it was when it first came out, but it's still selling. And you can go on Amazon and type in Linda Grindle. And then I got Hogarth's book, and I'm getting ready to dive in. I got it the other day, so I'm very excited. And tomorrow I'll be on with Mel, I'll be on with Danny. I got a whole bunch of collabs coming up. Trying to hit as many people as I can. But good time. The Giants won, like I said, in overtime, 10th inning, 5-6. They played Cincinnati. I need to tell you guys about my ex-husband was from Finley. Nice people in Ohio at that time in the 70s. But when my brother-in-law was sick, he was a season ticket holder, and he used to be Willie Mays. He worked with Willie Mays. He went everywhere with him. He was thrilled. But I would go with him to the games because my sister was working and the kids were in school. And I couldn't believe the crowds that came we weren't at Candlestick. We were at the big, it used to be called AT&T. It's something else now. But do you remember that movie, San Andreas, where they landed in a football field? That's the field. And they got excellent food. Of course, you know why I'm going. But the crowd, it was the energy. Concerts can really give you a lot of that. Whoa, everybody's like in love. But at these games, it was so passionate, and everybody loved everybody. Everybody was high-fiving, and didn't matter who you were, they were hugging you. It was quite remarkable. And at that time, I believe the Giants went almost back to back with a couple of World Series. That was so much fun. And boy, I screamed right with them. If you notice, my voice is a little, because I like to yell. Hello. So anyway, we had a good time. I was very happy with it. I'm very surprised how much my grandson knows about baseball. He knows more than me, that's for sure. I still call their big game the World Series. I mean, not the World Series, the Super Bowl. I get them confused anyway. Okay. So, okay, enough. I've told you about that. So let's take a look at Michael Cohen. He's been on my mind a little bit. And I want to know how he's going to do coming up. I see he's nervous. I see that he's nervous. And I see Red Face, Orange Crush, wanting him demolished. And they'll try that, but let me see how it holds up. They will bring out everything that he's done, the bad things he's done, that he lied and stuff, but they'll be very forthright with it because, he's not going to lie to this jury. And he's going to say I was a liar and I even lied in a court. But let me tell you why, and let me tell you what the situation is. But I do think the jury is going to believe him. But let me double check, okay? Here we go. Tell me about Michael Cohen. And this week coming up. I think it'll all be done and dusted by the end of this week, you guys. They're off on Wednesday, but I think it will be off, maybe the beginning of next week. Okay, so it's a bit of a battle, but it's a battle he wins. He's gonna hold his ground and do diligent work. He needs to be careful because there's a lot of good cops supporting him, but he needs to be not looking at the things that he gets upset about. Have faith. So he will have faith in what he's about ready to expose. And may I say, this isn't the ending of him. This is based on the ending, probably, of Orange Crush. Okay, so before him is Fortune's Fate. He's going to be a bit burnt out. He just cannot wait till this is over with, you guys. He's even having trouble sleeping. He might look kind of shattered when he goes up there, but look at his house. 10 of Cups, rewards, respect. He will be believed, you guys. He has to avoid reaction, which I think he's going to do because he has the 10 of Cups. This is in his biggest fear house. His biggest fear is losing himself and turning into a gangster. And the outcome is take advantage of your inner knowing. So he's going to get a lot of respect from this, you guys. It's almost going to be the same as Stormy Daniels. Kind of like, remember after she was done? Everybody's like, bravo. So, hey, bravo. Michael's going to get through this. God bless his sweetheart. I'm going to put him in there. So here we go. Let's just double check. Okay, I'm going to switch cards. These cards, I got to buy more from Deborah because they're getting so soft, they're hard to shuffle. I've got another deck here. I had my Morgan Greers up here. My Morgan Greers are still nice and stiff. I like my cards like I like my drink, nice and stiff. Okay, here we go. Okay. My sister encouraged me to do this. We was driving back and I said, maybe I'll get up, pop on real quick and tell everybody what I'm feeling. But she said, yeah, do it. We need that. I said, okay. So hope you guys have time to watch me today. Okay, so here we go. And it was a beautiful day too. Hell cold in the morning, but then the sun came out and a little bit of a light, cool breeze. It was beautiful because it can get burning hot there or freezing cold. Okay, enough of that. Show me. I see the judge, Marshall. He's not a bad looking guy, you guys. He can't wait for this to be over with too. I just saw him telling his family, I can't wait till this is over with. And then he's got Bannon next, I think. He wants all these people going up the river. Judge Marshall, what are you feeling? Why did I just see your face? He wants this to be a fair trial. He does fear some of the damage Trump has already done. He was frustrated with Cohen yapping his mouth too much online. He didn't appreciate that. I don't know why. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried was that knee-jerk reaction, like a gangster, like a bull, just like what they got on Stormy about, well, what did you mean by the orange turd? I was busted out. Oh my God. Well, he called me a toilet, so I said, good, look, I can flush down that orange turd. I said, that's my girl right there. You know what I'm saying, girl? I got your back. You know what I'm saying? Let me look. I can see Judge Marchand as clear as day. Energy, what do you want me to know? He's thinking Trump is guilty of sin. He's thinking Trump is listen, Trump is going to be found guilty, and then I can just see immediately trying to go higher up. Guilty. I just heard that. Am I just wishing it? Tell me what I can be told here. What's the outcome of this trial? A lot of strength in what they did. Everybody's going to be nervous because there'll be some pluses and minuses. This is Trump. This is my card for Trump as the king of wands, the fool. He's the fool. He's constantly in a battle. He's picking up the pieces, trying to move forward. Here's the judge. Thank you for answering me. Here's it's like handing, not guilty. This is handing guilty. Guilty. Oh my God. I love it. Ace of Swords. Right up the, you know what, Pachikas. Guilty. Guilty. Oh my God, let's look at Trump's reaction. Oh, did you see? Who's the guy with the cone head? The good friend of it's not Powers, it's the cone head guy. He's got the weirdest shaped head. He put a picture on X today of a huge crowd. He says, yeah, you Democrats need to worry because look at the crowd that Trump brought in. And somebody said, this was a concert that was done in 1980s or something. He stole that picture from the concert. I mean, they lie. How is Trump going to do? His cup is reversed. He's upset. He's looking for money. He's going to be blunt. You know, he's just going to say, this is witchcraft. These people are fighting me, you know. His tower is going to be blown. Here's his card again. Interesting. He doesn't like being made a fool. He doesn't like having to go in the battlefield to pick up the pieces. He's desperately trying. He keeps trying. And look at the outcome. Justice is right on top of him. I think something's going to turn around right next to him. Besides this. Let me look. Is there another trial that's going to come up? I feel like one more is coming before the, it might be the January 6th. I feel something else is coming up. Doesn't matter because he's guilty of sin and he's not going to win. He's not going to win as 40, whatever he thought he was going to be, 47. I've been feeling Netanyahu too, so let me take a look at him. Tell me about Netanyahu, and then I also want to look at Trump saying he'd pay those oil people. I had a little flash on that, so let me look at that too. But I promise I won't keep you too long. But I just want to take a quick look, see, since we're together. I'm feeling Netanyahu sweating like a pig. You remember he said, oh, he doesn't care about the United States giving them anything. Whatever, we don't need you. What is it that I'm feeling about Netanyahu? There's a lot of people going to come around and be very upset with him. Look at this. Something's going to happen that he might get thrown in jail. I think this thing that they're doing now is going to upset so many people because mothers want their children back. And husbands, etc. There's something to do. His soul energy is being damaged. But there could even be a money situation that's coming to nip him in the butt. Because he's got the demon right on top of that. So this is misuse of monies. Misuse of monies. Okay, so I could see him sweating and I could see a lot of people can't stand him in Israel. They just don't like him. Okay, so tell me about that oil bit that Trump threw. And there was a guy, I posted his thing on my channel that he feels Trump's getting ready to go soon, like energetically. He's got something up. Andre, our Western astrologer that I usually am on Thursdays, he's seen, June very strong. He says his health chart is so bad. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about Trump making business deals with it. Okay. I felt, and this is what I'm going to tell you now because I just saw it again. The angel of light and mercy is around it. It's not justified. There's a lot of struggle with this because now that the thing is out of the bag, it's almost like they go backwards. Like they're thinking, yeah, we don't need everybody watching us. See, they're being tied to it. So they're not, they said they were already drawing up things for him to do it. But they're saying they're backing up. They're actually going to say, nah, forget about it. If you win, we'll talk. But he's not going to win. Yeah, see, they're pulling back on the money. They're looking at this whole situation saying, I don't know. Let's just out of curiosity, since I'm in the mood, especially after seeing my Giants. Let's look and see who Nikki Haley. What's Nikki Haley's plan? I guess she's coming out talking to people who are donating. They're saying Trump is thinking about asking her to be with him and take her money, but she's not going to do it. Or is she going to turn into a two-stabbing just to be? But see, he wouldn't want somebody as strong as her as VP. No way, Jose. Tell me about Nikki Haley. What's going on with her? Tell me about Nikki Haley. So Nikki, here she is. She's having some good time off right now, I'll tell you that much. Working away. Might even be doing work on her house. People are still trusting her, believing her. She's looking at the information that's coming to her. God is with her. She's going to do something that's going to make people happy. Interesting. She won't go to RFK, and I don't see how she would go to Biden, but there's the 9 of Cups, so some wish comes true. People like her, but they don't like her enough. People don't like her enough. I think she was hoping that Trump would keel over or go to jail. But it's like she may think for a moment I have a chance or I have some way to get my feet in the door here, and then it just falls apart. She doesn't have a good outcome. Right now, she's happy though. She doesn't trust Trump. She doesn't trust what he's offering, what he's saying. They're telling him, you need to do this, and he can't be like, you need to bring Michael Cohen back. No, there's just no way. Okay, so let's see. Was there something else you guys wanted me to look at? Let's ask the guys if they have something coming up. So I told you about that death, and there was a couple of deaths. There was a very famous personality died from LA. That was a news person. He died, and someone else died. A couple of people. Well, whenever you say there's going to be a death, sure enough, there's going to be a death. Okay, so guys, what do you want everyone to know? Tell me what you want everyone to know. You know, the ETs can't help us with our Earth as far as how we're kind of destroying it with our overheating and stuff. They're only allowed to stop the nuclear. Because someone said, well, there aren't the ETs. No, they can't. They can protect the Earth, but if the Earth gets rid of all the humans, that's up to the Earth. As long as it doesn't implode. But I see them. Oh, by the way, I saw that movie with apes. Oh, it was good. Okay, what do you want to tell us? So there's hope. They want you to know there's hope. They want you to know all this hard work is going to pay off. They want you to focus on the deal at hand. They don't want you going off, oh, I heard this other person say that Trump's going to, don't go there. Don't go there. Hand it to the realm and know that this too shall pass. Hand it to the realm. 10 of Cups on the basis of it. Good news is coming. I think this whole thing with Trump being guilty is going to charge everybody. It's going to charge everybody. So and money's going to be good. I don't know what that means. Maybe they're coming up with ways to punish these people that are gouging us, but it looks like a little bit more good news with money. Justice will be served. And we're all very happy to have that. Here's President Biden. I love he's here. He's going to communicate some good news to us. He might even have something to do with money. Like I told you, whenever he said there was checks coming, you pretty well mark him in as president. And can you believe that crazy woman, the one that on Saturday night, that actress played her, where she talked to the camera. Remember that? What was her name? I could see her face. She's so good. Anyway, that woman wants to give an ID or take all the information of any childbearing age women and put it in a master computer so they can keep an eye on us. Can you believe that? Of course, I'll submit my name immediately because I need to do due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Wait a second, who's this open? You don't even got a uterus, for Christ's sakes. But she's troubled. I wish I could think of her name. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you, and I'll tell you again, and I heard somebody on the news talking about it, but I will say this till I'm blue in the face. First of all those people that show up for his rallies, allegedly showed up for his rallies. You know, how many are in Manhattan as we speak for his thing where he's being found guilty? 1 or 2, 3 at the most. He keeps begging for people to rally for him and they don't. And did you see the people leaving? They came in and he was talking so cray-cray. They couldn't even take, it's like I tell people, everybody loves a circus act. So don't think just because people, let me tell you, if he was out here, I might actually come. Plus, there was an article in the newspaper, once again, he was hiring people. He needs to hire people to come see him. Okay? So, yeah, this is going to work real good. This guy is definitely going to lose. These people talking about taking women's information and putting it in a computer are going to be struck off the universe. This is not going to happen. I mean, they're not going to get hurt. I just mean, they just don't seem to know that they're dealing with the giant serpent. They're messing. Some gal was talking on some show because they were all upset about gas stoves. And so they want to put through in Congress about protecting the gas stoves. In the meantime, women's rights, hello. Women's rights, yeah, well, you're just women. You guys don't need no rights. But by God, we need to protect these gas stoves. I mean, their priorities suck, you guys. So anyway, I just wanted to come on. I'll be on again tomorrow with Mel and I'm actually off next week because I was supposed to be in Chicago this week, but we switched it and I didn't change it because I needed a little break. So, okay, so there we go. Everything's good. I'm going to let you go and I'll be posting things so you can give me some questions, but I just had to let you know how our poor guy's doing. I could feel his anxiousness. You know, it's interesting how I can feel that. I'll feel that anxiousness, just like before Ukraine, I could feel, you know, something big was coming. So anyway, so thank you guys for watching and I shall catch you on the other side. Cheers.